Hey there, Radical Nation. It's I, Geoff Webb. This is Tuesday. I hope you had a long and happy weekend with Family Day here in Ontario, Saskatchewan, and Alberta. For those of you in other provinces, I'm sorry. You should get your governments to give your family a day. Hey, it's the Radical Nation Daily Vlog. Hey, Todd.
Here we go, children.
It's everything fun, dialed up.
So there's some crazy stuff going on, and some of that stuff has to do with source of hire. And specifically, there's a lot of talk going on right now because Career Crossroads came out with their source of hire report. And guess what? They said social recruiting doesn't work, which is kind of crazy, right? I mean, here's the inherent flaw. And by the way, guys, we're going to be doing a blog post, a special edition blog post of this on Friday afternoon. So keep your eye open for that. But you know, here's what happens. Candidate X goes into applicant tracking system Y. You can actually do the Y there. You can't really do the X very well, especially when you're holding a video camera. It's just one of those things that happens. So they go in and they say, you know, the question that's often asked is, where did you apply from? So the candidate, without thinking, says, I applied from your website, right? Because they went there in the hopes that they would be able to apply for the job. Otherwise, they say if they couldn't find it on the website because your website sucks so bad that nobody can find a job, then they went to a job board probably. And most often that's either in the States that's Monster, in Canada it's Monster or Workopolis. So lo and behold, they'll say, hey, I applied through Monster, or the ATS just tags it automatically as coming from Monster. The ATS may be programmed to say, hey, you know what? We don't want to give these candidates a hard time about where their source of hire is, so if they come from an API address that we recognize as being a job board, we just tag them as being from a job board. Simple, right? And it makes it simpler for the applicant. The thing is it's completely crap at actually figuring out where source of hire is coming from. Because yes, of course, they've come from a job board, but maybe they saw it on their friend's Twitter account, maybe they saw it on Facebook, maybe they saw it on LinkedIn. Most likely they saw it on LinkedIn. To be honest with you, companies still aren't corporate environments, and certainly in some cases third-party agencies are not really getting into the whole Facebook situation, although I think that's probably going to change over the next 3 to 5 years. I think we'll see a lot more people on there leveraging the power of their content marketing, and you know, we're going to be working with some exciting folks to try and to get that to happen there as well. Interesting enough, guys, most of those clients coming from the large third-party side, not corporate recruiting. And the reason why that is because large third-party people realize that they have to be better at recruiting than the corporate environments. Otherwise, why would you hire them? Why would you pay the 20% if they weren't better? But anyways, that's an aside. That's a complete... should put like a little aside tangent, you know, alert thing on the video when we put this out. But anyways, what was I saying? So they go in, they apply, they could have seen it pretty much anywhere. And we also know that candidates from a behavior standpoint sometimes make stops at up to 5 different locations before they ever apply for a job. And so, you know, the whole source of hire argument thing, it's kind of old for me because I don't think you can accurately really have metrics around source of hire unless you've got some fairly robust technology on the back end that's really trying to figure out from an IP perspective, point by point that candidate's path to get to you is, or B, you do a lot of surveying of those candidates, which C will probably mean that you're going to not get them to apply for your jobs, because who the hell wants to fill out a long survey when you're applying for a job? Then you're not really capturing source of hire. Anyways, guys, I'm going to put a blog post out on this on Friday. It's going to have a lot more actual data to back up what I'm saying here, so hold out, look out for that. The other thing that I want to say, very exciting, is TRULondon is happening tomorrow in London, England. Again, Bill, sorry I couldn't be there, dude. But Podcamp calls me here in Toronto. So I'll be speaking at Podcamp on the weekend. If you don't know about Podcamp, I'm going to put a link below in the doobly-doo. It's at Ryerson University. It's free. So if you want to attend, it's free. It's going to have a lot of very cool people. It's going to be a really cool intersection of social media recruiting, talent, geekiness. It's all going to be good, and I'm really looking forward to being there because, hey, that's where innovation comes from. When you take one idea from one sphere, you move it into another one. Anyway, so Bill and the TRULondon gang, I want to give you a shout out. Hi guys, I hope you're having a good conversation. I will see you on the live stream. I will see you in the Google Plus Hangouts. I am missing London today, but I know I'll be back there soon. Hopefully, Bill, going to make it to True Europe and True Geneva this year. And, of course, you and I should talk about True Montreal. That's coming up in July. And, of course, Radical Planet coming up here in June. The other thing, guys, that's about it. So that was my shout-out to TRULondon. I wanted to do that today. And if you want to check that out, I'm going to leave a link below on the TRULondon Livestream in the doobly-doo. Or, as I like to say, the nerd as a nerd fighter in my pants. And that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, then definitely press that like button because it not only helps the show, but it lets us know that you care. And if you want to see more of my my chats and rants, click on that subscribe button because that just means you're going to get all sorts of me. And guys, that's about it. I will see you all tomorrow.